Hill Climb Racing 2. You all have played this game before, but most people call the game HCR2. Out of the billions of people who have downloaded the game, there's a small percentage of the players who take the game more seriously. People who I'd say have mastered the game. So I want to show you the people who have pushed the game to the limits and have got insane distances and insane records in the game. So I present to you the greatest records ever achieved in Hill Climb Racing 2. Number 5. It's Moto Victor. He needs no introduction. This guy has achieved the greatest distance for multi-jump in Hill Climb Racing 2. I'll explain to you how the mode works while you watch the video. So first off, do you see the little bar at the bottom of the screen next to the meter mark? Yup, that's it. So do you also see every time it hits the ground that little line moves closer to the red on that little bar? So the goal of the game is to try to jump as few times as possible, to try to get the most meters out of the run. Pretty simple, right? To me, this is the 5th hardest record ever done in HCR2. This is the hardest spot in the whole game. Like, how do you even do that without touching your wheels? He eventually achieved of a distance of 2,958 meters after many attempts. Number 4, it's Yazi. To be honest, I don't really know how to say his name. This record was achieved in the mode called Adventure. I will also explain how this mode works as you watch the video. Do you see that number below him with the M next to it? The M stands for meters. The game gives you many different maps to play Adventure on. As you progress in the map, the fuels get farther and farther apart as you go on, and it gets harder and harder to reach them until you eventually run out of fuel or die. Honestly, this is probably the hardest fuel in the whole run. This spot also is extremely frustrating because you can flip over and hit your head, which means death. Right now he's approaching his record. It is very difficult and I bet his heart rate is very high. That's why I would say this is the 4th hardest record. And eventually he achieved his world record. I bet he was very happy. Number 3, it's 10-2. I don't think this guy is very well known, but he is very skilled in the game. This record might look easy because it's so short, but I guarantee you it's very difficult. The record was taking place in Time Attack. It's a different mode in the game that I'll explain how it works while you watch as well. So basically the game gives you many different tracks to play on. You can play with any of the vehicles in the game and it's a very competitive side of the game. This guy said it took him over 10,000 attempts to get this record. 10,000. Also, this is the fastest ever time achieved in Time Attack in the whole game. This is the attempt where he got the world record. I don't even need to say anything. This record is very difficult, so I think it deserves to be in the number 3 spot. Number 2, it's Vince. To be honest, I don't even know really how to say his name. This record is also very difficult. I will show you the hardest spots in the map. Do you see what he did right there? Well, what he just did is called a wheelie. It's where you lift your front wheel off the ground and only have your back wheel, and it propels you forward with a boost. This wheelie is even more difficult because you can flip over on your head and die. So it's very difficult to perform. And then after that, you have to be hoping you'll make the jump because sometimes you won't make this little whip. So that's the whole track. So I'll let you watch it in normal speed now. This record takes a ton of skill, so I think it deserves to be in the second spot. But wait, we have one more. What is the greatest record ever done in Hill Climb Racing 2 history? Well, let me show you. Number 1, it's power. This guy has achieved the greatest world record in the game to me. This record is also done in adventure. The map is called Rust Bucket Reef. He thought this was a normal run, but it was not. He got 50k. Then he got 60k. Then 70k. He also got 80k. He's approaching his world record, and I bet he's pretty nervous. He manages to beat it. Then he somehow got 90k. I bet he was thinking in his head, maybe a possible 100k run. He was approaching his goal, but then he messed up on a hill. He fought this hill for a long time, but eventually he ran out of fuel. His total distance was 98,503 meters, which is still crazy good. He got his world record. I bet he was very happy. Good for him. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.